And so the hatchling who cheated death in the project inside Ash Twin cheated death once again. And the universe was forever changed. Using the knowledge and technology left behind by the Nomai, the hatchling was able to repair the derelict vessel and travel to the eye of the universe. There, from a safe distance, they watched as their sun burst into a supernova for the last time, destroying the only place in the universe they called home. The hatchling, fair and kind-hearted to those in their travels, entered the eye and saw the last of the stars in the universe die, isolating them in the complete darkness of the void. There, in the distance, they heard the familiar sounds of the friends and family they met on their travels. Comforted by their presence, the hatchling witnessed the death of the old universe and the first few moments of the new one.
Disappointed by the fact that the lunar outpost was nearly as old and run down as Nomai ruins, Esker quietly passed the time alone on the Atoll Rock. But after being informed by the hatchling that Marl still remembered them, Esker felt a little better knowing at least a few people back home thought about them every now and then. Unaware of what was to come, Esker's final moments were spent with a hearty grin on their face.
While watching all the supernovae in the distance, Chert realized that the sun was mere minutes away from engulfing the entire solar system. Frantically looking over the star charts, Chert came to the conclusion that the hatchling's assertion of the impending supernova was unfortunately correct. Overwhelmed with the thought of wasting a lifetime studying the stars, Chert sat alone, waiting to be the first to go when the time came.
Worried by the volcanic activity chipping away at Brittle Hollow, Riebeck reluctantly climbed back up to the surface and boarded their ship. Deciding to follow the advice of the hatchling, Riebeck became the second Hearthian to land on the Quantum Moon's surface. Riebeck, unaware of what was happening to the sun, seemingly vanished within the Quantum Shrine. No one will ever know what became of them when the supernova occurred.
Already aware of what was happening to the sun, Gabbro continued to meditate on Giant's Deep, making the most of their predicament. After being informed by the hatchling that they had found the source of the storage for their memories, Gabbro began to wonder what would happen if they turned it off. Ultimately, Gabbro didn't mind what decision the hatchling made. Pondering the intricacies of time and space, Gabbro closed their eyes and took a nap for the last time.
Moments before the supernova occurred, the villagers on Timber Hearth were none the wiser as to what was happening. For a moment, Hearthians were at work. The old folks grumbled, sap wine was brewed, and children played on the outskirts of the village. Everyone felt content with their lives, but soon they wouldn't feel anything.
Despite being in one of the most dangerous places in the solar system, Feldspar grew to enjoy the little shelter they had constructed. With the anglerfish keeping their distance, Feldspar took a note from Gabbro's book on relaxation and enjoyed the peace and quiet within Dark Bramble. Even when offered to come home by the hatchling, Feldspar didn't jump at the chance for rescue, aching to avoid the pressure of being the best pilot for just a little longer. Though Feldspar had always wanted to go out with a bang, they didn't expect what was to come in the next few minutes.
Like everyone and everything else in the solar system, all of the anglerfish perished in the supernova. The universe, usually unconcerned with such things, had to admit this needed to happen.
Still waiting at the Quantum Moon's 6th location, Solanum gazed at the moon's reflection of the eye of the universe. Though time never seemed to move, she could have sworn she saw something enter the eye. Whatever it was, she felt that she had seen it before, and possibly even spoke to it, but she couldn't quite put her finger on it.
And so the hatchling's road came to an end. For now. In the new universe, planets formed, stars grew old, and many lived and died, just as they had in the old one. Because the past never changes.